Netflix's Baby Bandito is one wild ride, and if you finish season 2, you're probably wondering what comes next. This Chilean heist drama, directed by Julio Jorquera Arriagada, Fernando Guzzoni, and Pepa San Martin, follows Kevin Tapia, a skateboarder who dreams of pulling off the greatest heist in history. And he actually does it. Together with his team of experts, criminals, and friends, Kevin marches into an airport and walks out with 7 million pesos in what's dubbed the heist of the century. But reality catches up fast. Kevin soon finds himself hunted by not just the police, but also a deadly mafia led by the Butcher. Season 2 continues Kevin's desperate attempts to retrieve the stolen money from his enemies, and it ends with the Butcher dead and Kevin at the police's mercy. So what does this mean for his future? Let's break down everything we know about a possible Season 3. Release date speculation. First things first, has Netflix officially renewed Baby Bandito for Season 3? Unfortunately, no. As of now, Netflix hasn't greenlit a third season of the show. But here's the good news. If they do give it the green light, fans can expect a new season to drop sometime around early 2027 in the best-case scenario. Kevin's life in prison. Now, Season 2 ends with Kevin behind bars. But don't think for a second that means his mischief is over. The final moments actually confirm that he's carved out a place of his own in this new environment, and he's contemplating whether to keep or let go of the Baby Bandito tag. So a potential Season 3 might see him continuing with his clever shenanigans inside prison. Maybe he'll even end up helping the police catch bigger criminals. That would be a fun twist, right? The good news is that his wife and son are now safe from immediate threats, so Kevin can breathe a sigh of relief and focus on rekindling his messy relationship with his best friend, Panda. These two have had their fair share of tricks and backstabbing throughout the series, but now they're allies in a world full of possible enemies lurking at every corner. And knowing Kevin, it's hard to imagine a scenario where he doesn't end up on top. Ana and Rambo's uncertain fate. While Kevin's got a relatively steady life in prison, things are much more uncertain for his mother, Ana, and her partner, Rambo. They're arrested at the same time as Kevin, but we never actually see where they end up. And here's what makes it even more pressing. Ana has cancer, which is slowly eating away at her life. Much of Season 2's plot revolves around Ana trying to afford the best treatment, and now that idea is completely out the window. So it remains to be seen whether she's being adequately looked after by the officers in charge. The scattered crew. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew, including Mystica, America, and the newest member, Gustavo, have completely scattered. Each of them is hiding their little secrets while trying to reintegrate with society. But here's the thing. This equation can rapidly change if remnants of the Butcher's forces show up looking for payback. And if that happens, you can bet Kevin will return to the life of crime and violence to protect his loved ones. Returning cast members. Let's talk cast. While Season 2 gradually introduces some fresh faces, the core list of characters largely remains unchanged. So we can expect a similar pattern for a potential third season. Nicolas Contreras and Francisca Armstrong will almost certainly reprise their roles as the leads, Kevin and Genesis, respectively. Despite their sometimes ambiguous motivations, Panda and Mystica are a consistent force in the narrative. They lay the groundwork for every major strategy that Kevin pulls off. So expect actors Lucas Vergara and Carmen Zabala to return for their respective roles if a sequel gets greenlit. Ana started out as a supporting character, but has climbed her way to being a central player, so it's likely that actress Mariana Loyola will continue this arc in the show. The same holds true for actor Marcelo Alonso, whose role as the Russian has a lot left to offer. The Butcher and new villains. Now, alongside its series of triumphs, Season 2 also delivers some unexpected twists. The biggest one, the death of Amador Robles, also known as the Butcher. So while it's unlikely that actor Mauricio Pesutic will step into the role once again, there's always a possibility of the character returning in a flashback sequence. But with the Butcher out of the picture, a potential Season 3 might zero in on his daughter, Natalia Robles, as the next grand antagonist. This would give Amparo Noguera another chance to flex her acting prowess, and honestly, that could be incredible to watch. Kevin and Genesis's love story. One of the most compelling aspects of a potential Season 3, Kevin and Genesis's love story. The bulk of Season 2 has these two at odds with each other, but the finale reinforces the idea that their love is merely suppressed, not outright erased yet. With Kevin owning up to his crimes and serving time for them, there's a real chance for the couple to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. Genesis's readiness to interact with Kevin adds to this possibility, so a potential third season could see their love story take center stage once again. This also opens the door to a healthier dynamic between Genesis and Panda, despite the differences they've had so far. While Kevin is at the cusp of recovering his old trio, the transformation all of them have undergone means they're both wiser and more sensitive to each other's deeper selves. A sequel might continue adding layers to this partnership while putting it to the test with new challenges along the way. Deeper character exploration. Beyond Kevin and Genesis, Season 2 also closely examines the internal struggles and budding dynamics between the rest of the gang. America, Rambo, and Gustavo all add their own creative flair to the mix. Although it's unlikely for the band to kickstart another heist mission anytime soon, there's definitely a possibility they'll find themselves embroiled in yet another conspiracy. This could create the perfect platform to explore these characters further. Gustavo, the Heist team's superfan, is honestly one of the most interesting subjects thus far. Whether Mystica is able to move on from her fears and live a life not for but alongside her sister remains to be seen. The same holds true for Rambo, who's gone above and beyond to ensure that his partner Ana gets the medical care she needs. If Season 3 is greenlit, the show has a chance to juggle several character threads at once, adding even more depth to the interconnectedness of this world and its thrilling events. So that's everything we know so far about Baby Bandito Season 3. While Netflix hasn't officially renewed it yet, the potential is definitely there for another incredible season full of twists, character development, and maybe even a few more heists. What do you think? Are you hoping for a Season 3? What would you like to see happen to Kevin and the crew? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.